having a lie down on your mat. We're going to use the large ball today, so hopefully that's okay. Just making sure that you're in a nice neutral place. So keeping that pelvis nice and neutral and the shoulders open and wide. And then let's take both arms up over your head. Find some nice length here through those shoulders. Keep the rib cage down. And again, find that nice length all the way through. Find the shoulder opening, ribs down. And your maximum amount of stretch here. And then take both arms open and wide. Really open through the front of the chest, all the way back up to the top. And again, open and wide. And back up to the top. And again, open and wide. And then let's take one arm over your head as you bring your other arm down by your side. Get that nice asymmetric arms. Come back through the centre, let's change. So really just stretching away with one arm as you bring the other one back down. Last time, switching over. And then take the arms, find that surrender. Bring your feet together, knees together. Let's let both knees rock over to one side. Find that nice rotation. Keep your opposite shoulder down on the mat. And bring it all the way through the centre. Let's change sides. So both knees coming down to one side. Keep that opposite shoulder down on the mat. And bring it all the way back up. Let both knees come out to their own half now and just really release down through those inner thighs, open out through the shoulders. Keep the chins tucked in and let everything melt down towards the ground. Just really feeling that inner thigh is letting go here. Nice deep breath in and a nice deep breath out there. Good, and then bring everything back up to the top, bring your knees back together. Hug your right knee into the chest as you send that left leg along. Find this nice asymmetric position first, really drawing that knee in. And then send it up to the ceiling and find some nice length through the hamstring. Point and flex this toe, really drawing down through the toe, lengthening through the back of your leg here. Finding some nice hamstring stretch all the way down. Just try and relax through your upper body though, make that nice and relaxed and soft. Good, and then let's swap over sides. So bring your left knee in, draw it right into the chest, find as much flexion through that hip as you can, and then lengthen that other leg away. And then feel really, really sort of lengthened through the front of this thigh. Keeping this nice asymmetric position, drawing it in and then stretching it all the way up to the ceiling. Point and flex the toe here. As you pull those toes down, you will really feel that you've got more added length or more added stretch through the back of that leg. Try and keep your upper body nice and relaxed. So then let's bring both knees in and send both legs up. And then really push your hips back down into the mat so you're not sort of lifted up. You're really rounded down through that pelvis, and then try and straighten the knees as much as you can, and then see if you can pull your toes down as far as you can, and then point your toes as hard as you can up to the ceiling, and then again pull them down as far as you can. Find that nice length through the back of your hamstrings. Point them again. Last time, pull them down. Really feel that nice stretch, and then hug the knees into the chest. Place one foot down, followed by the second foot down. Good. So that's just waking up our central core, our central abdominals here by doing opposite arm to leg, which is, for you to, nice, easy little exercise here. So just really trying to be as effortless as possible as you lift that leg, float it up to the ceiling, keeping that centre completely still here. And just let those legs just float up. The legs will just float and down. Float up and down. Just asking those centres just to switch on. Last one each side. And then placing your feet down, take both arms up to the top. We're just going to open the arm with a bent knee fall out through that hip. So open one hip, opposite arm coming out, bring it all the way back up. We'll swap sides. And again, really think, if we can, thinking about that centre being as flat as possible. Those bony bits of your pelvis looking up towards the sky, and the arm really just soft so the front of your chest opens out here. Good, a couple more then. And then we'll just take both arms, both knees open as both arms open, and then bring them all the way back up to the top. And again, allow those inner thighs to release, and then all the way back up to the top. And again, open out wide, back to the top. Last time, open out wide, and back up to the top. Okay, so we're going to do up, up, down, down, taking the arms overhead as we do that. So find your double tabletop, really deepen those abdominals, and then bring the arms back as the feet come back down. And again, opposite arm to leg, engage through those abdominals, bring it back. So that junction between your spine and your pelvis is staying really, really anchored here. We shouldn't see a sort of a really heave-ho on that second leg. You should just float up as we take those deeper abdominal control as you take that second leg up. Just really think about it floating. Think about the leg feeling nice and light as we take the energy into the centre, and that junction stays really beautifully still. Last time, stay back down in your neutral, and this time you're just going to slide one leg away from you along the mat. So as you slide your right leg, take your left arm over your head, your right arm comes out to the side. Bring it all the way back up to the top. Slide your left leg, the right arm goes overhead, left arm goes out to the side. Everything else stays beautifully still here. So taking those asymmetric arms, lengthening through those hips. Now as you lengthen away, although you haven't got the weight of the leg here because we're sliding it, make sure that the leg doesn't drag your pelvis out of neutral here and you end up with an archy back. Keep that back in its neutral with that very slight curve. Good, one more time. Okay, so the next time we're going to carry on doing this, but we're just going to lift the leg and take it out in its tram line. Bring it back. And again, lift the leg, the opposite arm going overhead, the other arm out to the side. Bring it back. And again, just lift the leg, keep it in its tram lines, waking up those centre abdominals. Relax the shoulders, relax the jaw, relax the face. Bring it back. And again, open through the shoulders. Bring it back. Last time. Well done. We're going to do exactly the same thing, but you're going to take yourself to double tabletop and do exactly the same thing here. So straighten one leg, open the asymmetric arms, bring it back, swap sides. Now we've got quite a lot of control to be done through those centres. So we should be switching those abdominals on a little bit more. Relax the shoulders. Make sure the leg is in its tram line position. Keep deep into those abdominals. No movement whatsoever with the leg that you're leaving behind. Stay strong through the centres. We'll just do 4 more then. 4 more each, well, 2 each side. Last one each side. That leg's not moving. Well done. And then place one foot down, followed by the second foot down. Excellent. Just dip those knees together, and we're just going to go from side to side with the rotation. Just take the arm into that V shape as we do this. So 2 knees go down to the left, right arm goes into that V shape. Make sure you stack your feet on top of one another, get your maximum rotation. Then use the rib to bring and initiate that movement back slowly. Other side, take the arm out, take both knees down to one side, use the bottom rib to bring you all the way back. And again, open out. Shoulder opens, knees go down to one side, bring it all the way back up. And again, 2 knees down, find the rotation, bring it all the way back up. Excellent. Let's go down one more time each side, all the way down. Bring it back, find that nice easy rotation. Lovely. Bring it all the way back. Well done. Let's find your large ball then and place it underneath your knees, underneath your feet. Okay, so underneath your feet now, and have again the feet in parallel, and have the feet quite light on the ball. You've still got to have energy here so that the feet can lightly stay on the ball. Okay, 2 arms go overhead as you let the ball roll away, stretch away, and then bring it all the way back. Good. And again, stretch away, find some nice length through the shoulders, and bring it all the way back with control. Good, and again, stretch away. Bring it back. Just holding that stretch away for a minute or two, or a moment or two, just to keep the ribs down. Find your nice length through the shoulders. That's it, good. Really find as much as you can, flatness, and then bring it back. Okay, so now we're going to go into those asymmetric arms. You're going to roll the ball away with one leg. So roll the ball away with the right leg. Left arm goes overhead, right arm goes out to the side. The other leg stays in tabletop here. And bring that back and we'll swap sides. So opposite arm to the ball rolling leg goes over your head. The other leg stays absolutely in tabletop, still and controlled. Good. Now adding the ball, you've really just got to control this ball. So we want a nice smooth movement out, nice smooth movement in. Try not to let the knee just collapse and the ball to kind of be in control of itself. Make sure the foot and the leg is in control of the ball each time. The movement is nice and smooth, and you're rolling it out in that tramline position. Good. So let's progress this and take this leg up to the ceiling. So the opposite leg comes up all the way to the ceiling. Bring it all the way back down to the ball. Swapping sides each time, taking that arm over the head, the opposite one to the ball rolling leg. Find some nice length through the back of your hamstring here. All the way up and all the way down. Good. Reach overhead. Bring it all the way back. Reach overhead. All the way back. Then last time, reach overhead. And all the way back. Well done. Let's just bring the ball now close into the thighs. So really tucking that ball in. And we're just going to come up into a bridge, straightening the legs as we take the arms overhead. So you take the arms overhead, squeeze through the glutes. Now, really straighten these knees, because then it makes your glutes work. If not, you tend to hang on to the ball and that's your hamstring. So really straighten the legs here, and then bring yourself back down to the mat with control. And again, push yourself up, squeeze through the glutes, make it smooth as you can, and then all the way back down to the mat. Good, and again, squeeze through the glutes, open through the shoulders, all the way back down to the mat. 2 more then. Squeeze through the glutes, open through the shoulders, and all the way back down to the mat. Well done. Let's bring the feet back onto the ball now. And you're going to keep your feet on the ball and literally just roll onto the outside of the foot and open out through the shoulder. Bring it back up to the top and we'll change sides. Open out through the foot, open out through the shoulder. Bring it back up to the top. And again, open through the foot and back. Open through the foot and back. And again, open and back. Last time, open. And now we're going to carry on with this, but you're going to lift the foot off and take it out into a hip twist. So lift the foot out into a hip twist. Swap sides, out into a hip twist. Now just watch the leg that's still left on the ball, because that has to stay absolutely still. Now carry on going with this hip twist leg, arm out to the side, but take your other arm now over your head at the same time. So you're still just hip twisting with the leg, opposite arm out to the side, other arm over your head. Keep the ball leg absolutely still. Okay, so let's progress this one then by extending the ball leg as we do this. So we've got a hip twist, we roll the ball, opposite arm to the ball rolling leg is overhead, opposite arm to the hip twist leg is out to the side. Stay nice and long, centre strong here, keep going. Open out and bring it back. Try and get your ball rolling leg to really be as smooth as possible here. Mine likes to do a little bit of a deviation on its way back in, so I'm really trying to iron that out as I come back in each time. So if you have a little bit of a deviation through your movement, next time you go into that, see if you can iron it out, see if you can make it a little smoother. Good. Last time then, hip twist. And then bring it all the way back in. Well done. We're going to take hold of the ball in our feet. If anybody feels that's too much, then if you've got a small ball or something close by, or even a pillow or something, then you can change. Just holding this ball high, find that nice hamstring that we did earlier on, and then just bend your knees down to 90, and then push them back up into the nice straight leg position. Stay strong through the abdominals, control this movement, nice and smooth, nice and slow. Find as much knee extension at the top as you can. Keep the upper part of your thigh still. So if your hamstrings aren't quite as long, then just go to wherever your hamstrings do. Don't end up looking like this where the leg is too far away. So 90 and then as high as you can, but the thighs stay still. Well done. Last time. Now bring it back to your 90, and then this time I do want you to push it out that way, but only a little way. Out, back, out, back. Now we have to switch on these abdominals massively as that ball goes out a little way to stop the back actually lifting away from the ground or lifting away from your neutral. Keep it really nice and firmly in its neutral. Good. Try and relax through your neck and shoulders now. Good. 2 more then. Last one. Place the ball back down on the mat. Take your feet and roll it in and out. Good. Just get this ball just rolling, opening out through the hips, relax through the shoulders. Nice. Okay, so you're going to take the feet back and just place them in your neutral, and just take one foot down as if you was doing toe in the water. Bring it back up, and then the other side. Toe in the water, back up. Toe in the water. Try and relax through your upper bodies now. And then let's see if we can do this a little faster. So we almost skip from side to side. So because we're doing this with really sort of moving legs, we've got to keep our centres absolutely still here so that the legs are moving off a really still, controlled pelvis, lumbar spine. Well done. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, last one. Well done. Bring your feet back up to the top now. And then take your, you're going to take your arms up to 90. So now we're going to roll the ball away. You're going to roll it as we did before. So if you're rolling with the left leg, right leg extends up, right arm goes up to the ceiling, left arm out to the side. Now once you're up here, stay here. We're just going to take this right leg now out to the side into a hip twist. Bring it back up to the top. Let's do 3 of those. Now really working and thinking about our left side, thinking about the ball not moving. So don't be too ambitious. Good, bring it all the way back. We'll swap over sides. So once we've got our hamstring stretch, we take the leg out to the side. Now if you feel that you are rocking and lifting this pelvis, you are going too far. So really anchor this pelvis down as you open out that leg. Keep the ball absolutely still here. And if you've got any movement, you'll see it in the ball. The ball will move. Good, let's swap over sides. So take that hamstring stretch. If your hamstrings aren't quite as long as 90, then don't worry. Just have them wherever and still take the hip twist out to the side. Let's swap over sides. Good, take this one out. Stay strong through those opposite hip. Well done. Last one. Swap over sides. And again, open it out. About 3 little openings here. Stay strong on the left side when we've got that right leg lifted. And then we'll swap sides. Stay strong now through the right side as that left side opens. Try and relax through your upper bodies. Well done. Just roll the ball in and out with 2 legs. Okay, let's bring that ball round and take hold of it in your hands. So have your feet parallel and in neutral. And then now you're just going to take the ball all the way over to one side. Bring it all the way up through the centre and find your other side. You actually lift, if you see, I lift my actual shoulder blades off the ground. So we lift those shoulder blades up and back. That's it. Try not to let those knees roll in. Keep the knees parallel. Okay, so this time, let's see if we can add the lower legs in. So zip your knees together, zip your feet together. But I want you to use your arms first. So take your arms over as far as you can to the right. And then just let your knees come over to the left. It won't go as far as normal, that's absolutely fine. And then bring it all the way back up to the top. Take your hands down first. And then let both knees come to the right. So when the arms are to the left, the knees are coming to the right. As I say, don't worry, you won't get into your full rotation. Bring it all the way back. Let's have another go. Take your arms down first, and then let your knees go in the opposite direction. Bring it all the way back. Last time, arms go down first, and then let your knees come down after. Good, bring it all the way back up to the top. Fab. Just bring your feet back into parallel. Bring your hands to the top of your ball. You're just going to do a little sit up. So just reach up straight, up and down. Chin gets tucked in as you reach and down. And remember, it's this bit just below your rib cage that's lifting you. Try not to let your head do the lifting. Yeah, your head just gets tucked in and just moves because it's attached. Last time. Okay, so this time we're going to go from side to side. So you're going to reach over, roll the ball on your knees, keep it on your knees and reach high. Bring it back. Now reach high again, stretch high, bring it back. Tuck the chin in and reach high. Find rotation, those legs should stay absolutely still here. No movement through those legs. Reach, bring it back. And reach, bring it back. Reach, breathe out as you come up and in as you go down. So reach, back. And reach, back. Now go from side to side, holding yourself up there. So come through the centre, other way, come through the centre. So it's a little bit of just rolling through. Keeping your head chin tucked in. Using those abdominals. Keep breathing. 2 more then. Last one. And roll back down. Well done. Let's just put the ball back underneath the feet for a second. And we're just going to progress our bridge. So before we had the bridge really tucked in, this time we're just going to take our feet on the ball and you're just going to roll up. Push your ball away and squeeze and lift. And once you get there, see if you can take your arms over your head. Keep squeezing through those glutes, stay high. Keep high as you bring those arms back down again. And then roll yourself back in, soften the knees and come back in. Good. And again, roll yourself out. Squeeze through the glutes, lift high. Squeeze, 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 all the way overhead. Now keep that high lift, and now see if you can come back to that asymmetric arms. So like marching through the arms. Keep squeezing through the glutes there, stay high. Squeeze through the glutes. We'll do 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Roll yourself back down and draw the knees in. Let's just roll those knees in and out. Find it nice and easy here. Good. And then we're going to take that ball back into your feet and find your nice hamstring stretch here. So again, once we're up here, now we're going to do a tick-tock either side. So take both feet to one side. The opposite hip can lift off the ground, but keep your shoulders down. Bring it all the way back and swap sides. 2 feet to one side. Try not to use your hands here. Try and get your abdominals to do the work. Controlling the ball. It's looking good. Let's take your opposite hand away. Try not to touch the floor though. So just keep it slightly above the floor as you open it out. Slightly above the floor. But it will just help to counterbalance that rotation. Find smoothness with this movement as much as you can. So making those abdominals all talk to one another to bring it back smoothly. And then drop the shoulders, relax the face, relax the jaw. 2 more then. Last one. Just taking both arms over your head now. Take both arms over your head. Bring it back. And again, 2 arms overhead. Bring it back. 2 arms overhead. Bring it back. Last time, 2 arms overhead. Bring it back. Take hold of the ball. Place 1 foot down, followed by the 2nd foot down. So keeping the hold of the ball now, you're just going to do that little tick-tocking with the arms. So a nice sort of short, sharp movement. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Now then, keep your knees absolutely still here. So the abdominals are really stopping the movement. So it's a stop, 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 stop. Keep going. Again. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last 1, 2, 3, 4. And now take one knee to tabletop, second leg to tabletop. Just have your feet absolutely still in double tabletop, and then let's keep going with our tick-tock. See if you can keep those feet, those knees absolutely still here, and just really allow your arms to be moving fairly fast from each side. And it's that stop, 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 stop. Make sure your tick is the even as your top, so going evenly to each side. Keep those feet still. 4, 3, 2, 1. Place one foot down, followed by the second foot down. Let's just take the ball over your head if you have room. Good. And this time, you're just going to bring the ball up and bring it to your knee, or just beyond your knee. So one knee comes up to tabletop, yeah? Reach down and take that ball all the way back overhead. And again, tuck the chin in, reach, overhead. And again, chin gets tucked in, reach, overhead. Chin gets tucked in and reach, overhead. And again, lift, down. Chin gets tucked in and reach, down. Keep going. Lift, down. Lift, down. Lift, down. 2 more. Lift, down. Last one. Lift, down. Excellent. And then just pop the ball back underneath your feet. Well done. Just take both arms back up to 90 and literally just roll the ball, extend the leg away, just like we did right at the very beginning. Really stretch out, bring it back. And again, stretch out, bring it back. Reach out. Now adding that hamstring stretch. Just keep the arms going overhead though. And back. Keep the arms going overhead. And back. And again. Reach. Nice and smooth movement. The ball going out smoothly. That knee not collapsing at the end. Okay, now we're going to do a little sit up at the top there. So here, tuck your chins in to the toe. Back. And back down. And again, other side. Up, chin gets tucked in, down and back. Overhead, chin gets tucked in, reach, back and down. Lift, chin, back and down. Now we're going to do some pulses here. So reach, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down you go with your arms, bring it back. Last time, and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do one more each side. And again, pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Change. Last time, big effort. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down. Well done. Just straighten those legs out, straighten the arms out. Excellent job. Well done. Let's just come up out of this position and let's get ourselves onto the ball. I'm just going to tip you up a little bit just so that you can see me a little better. Okay. So, from here, just take your ball to the end of your mat. You're just going to walk down the ball so that you're lying on it in a bridge position. Make sure that you get your head all the way onto the ball. And if you're doing this at home and you don't feel safe, then just go back onto a bridge onto the floor. So lower it all the way down, walk yourself all the way down and let your head come onto the ball. Make sure that your head is supported here and squeeze through the glutes. So you've got this kind of tabletop position. Take your arms up high. Keep squeezing through the glutes. That's just going to be static at the moment. And just take your arms over your head. And back, and then open them out into surrender position. Let them sort of surrender around the ball. And again, back up to the top, over your head. Back, and then surrender position. And back up to the top. Now, leave your arms where they are, and then just let the pelvis come down. You almost just sort of curl round the ball. So send your tailbone back towards the ball, and then press it all the way back up. And again, down, curl round. Your arms can do what you like really. You can take them out and just rest them. You can take them down by your side. We're just really concentrating on this pelvis. So the pelvis comes down, curls around the ball, and then squeeze it high through the glutes. And again, curl it round the ball, and then squeeze high through the glutes. 2 more then, curl it down through the ball, high through the glutes. Last one, down round the ball, high, hold it here. And then we can come out of this either by just sitting down onto your mat here, or you can come back up the way you went down. Curl yourself all the way back up. Nice. Okay, let's just do a little bit of work in sitting then. So sitting on your ball. So your ball should be high enough so that your hips are at 90 and your knees are at 90, so that you're in this sort of position. And then just make sure that your feet are only hip distance apart and not too wide here. And then really grow tall out through your ball, as if that helium balloon is pulling you off the ball. Put your hands on your shoulders and then just push your hips from side to side. Just mobilizing that spine from side to side. Good, I'll just change the direction so you can then see the next one. Good. And then we're going to do like a cat and camel. So curl round. Now as you go back with your back, you push your ball forward so the spine curls round, nod your head. And then lift up through the spine, lift up through the head, lift the chest as if somebody's pulling you through your chest bone. And then again, curl round. The ball moves forward as you go back, tuck your chin in, and then lift up through the centre, and lift up through the gaze. And again, down we go. Curl round, and then lift up through the heart space, curl out. And again, down we go, nod your head, and all the way back up. Good. And then just stirring the spine, so coming all the way round your ball, make a circle. You can let your body move slightly as well, so you're taking it sort of all the way round as far as you can. And just see how easy it is from one side to the other side. So I find it much easier when I'm pressing my hips to the right. When I go to the left, it feels a bit more sticky. You might have a little bit of that going on as well. So just see how you feel going round in this circle, and then maybe round in the other direction. How does that feel? So this way for me feels much more comfortable, and again you might feel the same. And then bring it back to the centre. So now we're going to turn the spine, so taking your Hiawatha position arms, again, find your feet in neutral, not too wide. Grow tall as if that helium balloon was lifting you off your ball, and then rotate round as far as you can. Take your head as well. Bring it to the centre, swap sides. Turn your head, turn your body. Bring it all the way back. Now try and keep your knees as still as they can. Turn your body. Bring it all the way back. And again, turn your body. Now take your top hand, open it out wide. Bring it all the way back. Change this side, so open out through the front shoulder. Bring it all the way back. And again, open out the shoulder, turn through the body. Bring it all the way back. Last time, open the arm. And bring it all the way back. And now see if we can lift a leg. So we're going to lift a leg and extend it out and bring it back and swap sides. Now if your hamstrings aren't too long, what that will do is push you. So it'll push you into this sort of flex position. So actually, I'd rather you stayed up nice and tall, even if that means your knee is slightly bent. So only straighten your leg if you can keep this nice straight back. So straighten the legs, straighten the back, grow tall out of the ball. Well done. Keep long. and down. Now take 2 arms up. Don't let the back lean back, stay tall. And now take those arms all the way over your head. And don't let that back lean back even now. Stay nice and tall. 2 more then. Last one. Well done. And then we're going to come back just to your little rotation. So just lift your left foot off the floor and let's see if you can rotate to the left. Rotate to the left. Bring it back to the centre now and rotate to the right. Back. Don't worry if you have to put your toe back down again, it's fine. Just giving a little bit of wobble is okay. And then let's swap over our legs that we've got lifted. Drop those shoulders, let's go the other way. Bring it back. Bring it back. Last time then. Well done. Good. Let's come back into this forward position. So kneeling on the floor behind your ball, you're going to roll out just till the ball is at your thighs. So bring the ball in close and then roll out away. And just bring it to your thighs, and now you're in like a little press up position. Now really engage those abdominals, flatten the back out, and now just bend your elbows slightly, just so you're dipping down towards the mat. And then roll yourself back, and curl round the ball. Well done. Okay, we're going to progress that one to the one where we do go into like a little handstand. But you don't have to do this. Just please be really careful at home. If you haven't done this before and you don't want to do it, it's absolutely fine. Just do some more of that rolling out to your plank position. And so the progression is to come out to your plank position. The ball is at your knees, no further. And then you literally lift the pelvis up and you end up in a little handstand. And then bring it back down into your plank. Try not to take it down into that dippy back. Keep the back strong. So it comes up and then it goes down. Just to plank. Up and down to plank. Keep strong through the centre. And if you don't want to do this, that's absolutely fine. Just stay in your plank, which is pretty hard in itself. Hold it up. Hold it here. Keep weight bearing through those hands. Slowly take it back. And all the way back. Away. Good. And then just let yourself rest over the ball. Let your heads come down. It'll be nice and heavy here. Good. And then just go to your skirting board or to something that you can anchor your feet against so that we can just roll away. So when you've got something anchored, so your feet are against something like the skirting board or a wall, and then draw the ball close into your body and just go over the top of it so that quite a bit of your body is in front of it. Yeah? And then just take your hands to your head. Now then let your nose come down towards the ball and then lift up your body away from the floor. Good. And again, back down. And all the way back up. Working through those back muscles here. Let your heads come down. Lift up, open out. And again, head comes down. Lift up, open out. And again, head comes down, lift and open. And again, head comes down, lift and open. 2 more then, head comes down, lift and open. Last time, head comes down, Good, well done. And just let yourselves rock over the ball. Let yourselves really rock through that spine. Good. Okay, and then we're going to do that nice side stretch here. Probably my favourite side stretch that we can do. But you just need to trust yourself here and try and relax as much as you can. If this seems difficult, go to a wall and do it at a wall. Draw that ball close into your side and then go over the top. So have your feet one foot in front of the other, and that just gives you a little bit of stability. And make sure that your body is square to the wall in front of you. And then just soften through that bottom arm. That bottom arm really doesn't do very much. And then take the top arm all the way over and find some nice length here. As I say, this is probably one of my favourite side stretches. It really allows the body to open and relax in this position. So you should feel as if you can really let go here. It shouldn't be that you're fighting with this. Good. Really allow that arm to really pull through right from your hip. And then come all the way back up and we'll swap sides. So take the ball round to the other side and draw the ball into your side of your body here and then go all the way over the top. Good, let your arm be heavy and take that top arm all the way over and find some nice length here. So keep those shoulders and the pelvis facing the front and really open out through the side body. Take a big breath in and out, finding more length here. Just really relaxing down. And then bring it all the way back. And just find a shell stretch, but really have your hands on top of the ball here. And then as you go down, then your hands remain on the top of the ball, and then your head can sort of sit and try and get between your shoulders. So you really are stretching through those shoulders and through the upper part of your back here as you try and find a shell stretch. Really opening out. And then come all the way up. Let's come up into standing. So standing nice and tall, and let's put the foot on the ball. If you need a little bit of helping hand with a little bit of balance, then just have a finger on the wall and take the standing leg nice and tall, so no dippy hips here. Stand out of that hip, make it work. And then we're just going to roll the ball to the front, and then just turn your toe and roll it out to the side. Well, it kind of goes at like 45 degrees there. So out to the front and then out to the side. Good. Out to the front and then out to the side. Grow tall out of this weight-bearing leg here. Front and side. And again, to the front and to the side. Couple more. Front, side. Last one, nice and tall through that weight-bearing side. Good, let's swap over legs. So again, stand tall through your weight-bearing leg. We go to the front and then to the side. Really standing through this hip. And just turning your toe actually sort of directs where the ball is going. Relax your shoulders. All the work is being done around this centre. So try and relax your neck, your shoulders, your face. And really standing through this butt. Good, 2 more then. And last one. Okay, go back to your first leg. And this time you're just going to roll to the front. You're going to bend your supporting leg. You haven't got huge amounts of range of movement. So you bend your supporting knee Take your arms up above your head. Don't lean backwards. Bring it back. And again, bend the knee over the toe. And bring it back. And again, bend the knee over the toe. Bring it back. 2 more. Down, knee over toe. Control that little knee bend. Well done. Let's swap over legs. So that ball just adding a little bit of challenge. So try not to let it sort of meander its way out. Try and get it as straight a roll as you can. Don't lean back. Draw those rib cages in as we take the arms above your head. Let's do a couple more here. Last one. Well done. Just take the feet as wide as you can here. And have your feet parallel, so toes are facing forward. And then literally just roll the ball away. Roll the ball away, flat back, and then bring it back in again. Good, roll it away, find a flat back. And bring it back in. And again, roll away, flat back. Bring it back in. Last time. Good. Now turn your feet out. Turn your feet out and just roll and go from side to side. So the knee is going over the foot each time as it goes to the side. And now roll your ball. So a little bit more dynamic here if you've got the space. You can actually roll it a little bit further than your knee, so you're stretching and reaching just as far as you've got room. Obviously we're all a bit limited there. Good, one more each side. Good, bring it back to the centre. Just bring your feet in one little notch. So you're in a wide Charlie Chaplin position now. And take hold of the ball. And then literally ball overhead as you come into a deep knee bend and back. And again, make sure these knees are going over your feet. Don't let the knees roll in here, like this. Keep them out there, nice and over, knees over toes. Good. And a couple more. Deep into that knee bend. Stay here this time. Stay high. And then see if you can go up onto your toes. Beautiful, great balance. Go down a little deeper, hold it here. Now just let one heel come down at a time. One heel down at a time. Good, drop the shoulders. Keep strong through those shoulder blades, long necks. Good, soften whatever you can. Last one each side. And then place your heels down, straighten your knees. Well done. Just put the ball to one side. And just standing tall through your feet here. Good. So just bring one knee up to 90 and then extend the leg out. Bring it back. So now all of that work you've been doing, so stand tall, don't lean back, just bend and straighten that leg. 2 more. Last one. We'll swap sides. So stand tall, no gossipy hips here. Tall through that hip. Drop the shoulders, nice long necks. Relax those arms. Well done. Couple more then. Last one. And then put both feet back down on the ground. Let's just roll the shoulders back. Big rolls back. We've done quite a bit through those shoulders today. And then take the arm one at a time. Just open it out. You're allowed to roll the shoulders and roll the body a little here. Nice. Last one each side. And let's find gorgeous posture. So feet are hip distance apart. Make sure you've got a little bit of an instep through those feet. And then as if somebody's pulling you up through the body. Find some nice length through that middle. Open through the shoulders so the thumbs are facing forward. Tuck your chins in, find that helium balloon lifting you up through the whole of the body. And then soften the arms so that you haven't got any rigidity there. And so you can kind of come in and out of this lovely posture. We've got this centre that's feeling nice and strong. Good, well done. Let's go back down on the mat then. I thought we'd just start with the ball. So take your ball when you come back down onto the mat. And we'll just do a little bit of rotation through the ball. So pop your legs onto the ball and get them close in. So the ball is right up into the glutes. Take your arm into surrender position and then take both knees down to one side. Bring it back through the centre to the other side. So just a nice rocking, but actually you're using your abdominals lots here because the ball, if you're not careful, will take you all the way down. So you will be using your arms a little as well. Just find some nice rotation there. Keep the ribs down as much as you can. One more each side. Good. And then take your left foot to the ball, take your right foot over your knee, and then use the ball to draw it in to find a nice piriformis stretch here through this right glute. Try and keep your lower back tucked down into the mat here. Open out through that right knee. Good. Just take a little bit of a roll away and draw it back in again. Draw it back in and hold. Good. Let's swap over our feet. So take your left leg over your right knee and draw it up towards your chest. Hold it there for a few seconds. Really feel that glute opening out, that hip opening out. Then just stretch it away and bring it back in again. Good. Open the knee out. And then release it. Well done. We can just put the ball to one side. Hug your right knee into your chest and send your left leg as long as you can. And then this time, with this right leg, open out your right hand and look at your right hand. And then with the right knee, take it all the way over to the left. Get a really nice rotation here. Watch your right hand so your head is turned if you can. Good. Then bring all that back. Let's swap over legs. So take the left leg close into the body. Open out through the left hand. Take this left knee across to the right and turn your head to look at that hand. Feel that nice rotation here. Good. Bring it all the way back. Take both feet back down to the ground and then slide one leg away as you slide both arms overhead. Slide your second leg away. Now get as long as you possibly can. Really holding that nice that nice length through your hips. Open out through the shoulders, tuck the chins in. Find yourself as long as you possibly can. And then bring everything back. 2 feet are on the ground, palms facing up to the ceiling. Open through the shoulders. Snuggle those backs down into the mat. Really feel connected down onto the ground here. And feel nice and even through the right and the left side of your body. Good. Really enjoy that nice neutral Pilates position, nice and even after all your hard work. Well done everyone. Waggle fingers and toes and slowly get yourself up. I hope you enjoyed that little practice using the large ball.